Welcome to Science 101. Today's lesson we will be looking at Newton's first law of motion and inertia. Newton's first law of motion states that an object remains at rest or will continue at the same speed in the same direction unless acted upon by a net force. Therefore, objects tend to keep on doing what they were originally doing. In fact, it is the natural tendency of objects to resist changes in their state of motion. This is called inertia. This can be represented by the model that we will demonstrate to you today. Follow me to our test lab where lots of experiments have taken place, if you know what I mean. Right, we call it the egg drop model. As you can see, we have used everyday common household items. A normal egg, a toilet paper roll, a glass 3/4 filled with water, and just a normal lid of a shoebox. Right, now I'm going to create this egg dropping model so you can see firsthand of what inertia really is. This will make everything completely understandable and you will understand what's going on. Right. Isn't this exciting? Okay, so basically what is going on here is that I'm going to move my hand back. The force that my hand will emit can knock someone out, but it will just be enough to move this lid. And the forward movement of the lid will also enable the tube to move. However, the egg will stay in its original position because of the inertia, and it will keep it there for a split second because no force has actually been applied to the egg. Now, let's see this in action. 1, 2, 3. Can you believe it? As you can see, this is a pure, perfect example of how inertia works, as the egg stayed in its original position and succumbed to gravity as it dropped into the water. What can you say? You may call it magic, but I call it science.
Welcome back. The most common misconception of Newton's law is that people thought an object's natural tendency was to come to a rest position. They thought objects that were moving would eventually come to a stop. Therefore, a force is required to keep the object moving. This, however, is incorrect. On Earth, inertia is marked by the effects of friction and gravity. These tend to slow down the speed of a moving object. This is why people nowadays still believe that a force is required to keep an object moving. If there was no friction at all, an object would just keep on moving forever and ever. Now back to our lab, where bigger is always better. Five glasses, 5 eggs, 1 shot, 1 opportunity. Would he capture it? Or just let it slip? Pressure's on.
Let's do this. Yes! We did it! A perfect example of inertia. You can try it yourself and you will see. Proof is in science.
Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling.
Thank you for watching our show. And I can do science, me.